Why do I need HubSpot?
I'll give you a short answer. There's 3 pillars to growth: strategy, systems, and skills. Systems, we're all in with HubSpot. We have been since 2016. Sellerant's the top HubSpot for startups partner in the entire ecosystem. You have to have a system. You have to have a CRM. HubSpot has found a sweet spot in the market. They are attacking the behemoths in the market where there's only one, and they're taking market share away. HubSpot has incredible offers and integrations with the key sales and marketing functions for growth.
Welcome back to the Revenue Recipe. On behalf of Sellerant, I'm Ben Wiggins, and I'm here with Kenan Rappuchi, the founder and CGO of Sellerant, and I'm here with Caleb Palka, the director of HubSpot Growth Systems for Sellerant. Boys, how's it going?
Outstanding. How you doing?
I'm great. So we're here to talk about HubSpot today. I'm a founder or small business leader. Why do I need HubSpot?
Get that question a lot. I'll give you a short answer. There's 3 pillars to growth: strategy, systems, and skills. Systems, we're all in with HubSpot. We have been since 2016. Sellerant's the top HubSpot for startups partner in the entire ecosystem. I go back to when we loaded Goldmine with CDs into a computer. I even go back before that to FileMaker Pro on a Mac. So you have to have a system. You have to have a CRM. HubSpot has found a sweet spot in the market. They are attacking the behemoths in the market where there's only one, and they're taking market share away. HubSpot has incredible offers and integrations with the key sales and marketing functions for growth. It's a great choice. We are agnostic when it comes to what you ultimately decide to do for a CRM, but working with us, we'll put in place HubSpot for you, and you may want to leverage that opportunity.
I've heard it's expensive. Can I get a discount?
Yeah, it's expensive. So that's relative. And the short answer is, yeah, their discount program under HubSpot for startups is phenomenal. So if you're with one of their HubSpot partners, and they have a massive ecosystem of accelerators, investors, corporate innovation partners, and certain startups can get up to 90% off the first year, and then lifetime discounts as well. So discounts are available. We can sometimes find the back room and give you some leverage there, but we don't sell the software. They do. They support the platform. We just make it work for your business.
Okay. So Caleb, I've decided to get HubSpot, taking the plunge. What does onboarding look like?
Yeah, so HubSpot's approach to onboarding is what they call objectives-based onboarding, or oboe, much better than the clarinet. So what they do is they start with a goal, right? So we take into account, what's your goal with HubSpot? What's your business goal? What's your business strategy? And from there, we build each hub customized to that business goal. Now,
what are the hubs?
Yeah, so we've got Marketing Hub, Sales Hub, Operations Hub, Data Hub, Content Hub. They keep adding more hubs, so gonna have to do a lot more customization there. But so after we get your business goal, we start with customizing each hub, like we were saying. So Sales Hub, Marketing Hub, and as a solutions partner, we take that a step further. So we start implementing key properties that you need for segmentation. Without those key properties, everything else is a waste. You can't do anything. HubSpot is built around the data that you have in the CRM. Okay. Without clean data, you can't do anything with it. So we start with customizing the Sales Hub. We'll do an orientation. After that, we do Marketing Hub. So that's installing tracking code, connecting your DNS records to HubSpot, and then do another orientation. After a period of time, we'll assess what you've done in HubSpot and what are the results. And then from there, it's a subjective assessment of what the client thinks that they've done. So together, we mesh our heads together and provide a customized growth action plan from there.
So as a client, then what am I looking at to determine whether the implementation was successful or not. There's so much information here. How do I even analyze that?
Yeah, it's a good question. Well, number one, you want to make sure that all your data is clean. It's connected to all of the other tools that you may be using outside of HubSpot. You want to make sure that you have the correct lists built for your target segments. You want to make sure that you have nurturing workflows, lead scoring set up. You want to make sure that everything interconnects seamlessly. If you have a team and they're using HubSpot and someone is still not getting it, if you haven't learned it, if you haven't adopted it, and then you haven't fully embraced it, then that's unsuccessful. But if you can go through the process of learn, adopt, embrace, I would call that a successful implementation.
Very quickly, if there is some resistance to learning, adopting, embracing, like just very briefly, how do you typically overcome that?
Yeah, a lot of people get stuck in the adopt phase, right? So they're very eager to learn. Once they get into it, they're very overwhelmed because on first glance, there's a lot of stuff popping up off of the screen, right? When I first got into HubSpot, and HubSpot has evolved so much even since I've used the platform, or I've started using the platform. You have to go one-on-one with that person and almost say, it's okay. Like, let's take this a step at a time. We use a stepping stone building block approach. And it's almost like, you can do this. We're a team, we're an ally, right? So guiding them along that journey and making sure that they feel good about what they're using is the key.
And if that doesn't work, you whack them on the head.
Whack them all. Whack a user.
I want to shift gears for a second. I'm hearing a lot about Breeze AI. There's all of these. There's Claude AI and ChatGPT and Perplexity and Anthropic, I think, is Claude. Anyway, hearing a lot about Breeze in the context of HubSpot. What is it?
Sure, yeah. So this new tool,
But Breeze is not a hub.
Right, Breeze is not a hub.
It's not a hub.
It's more like an agent almost. So it's HubSpot's attempt at using CRM data that feeds into their AI tool to output the result that the user is inquiring about.
Give me a little more on that.
Yeah, sure.
If you would.
So they have a sales prospecting agent. And this is all under the umbrella Breeze AI. So Breeze AI is almost like the brand name, and they've got all their different agents. But they've got sales prospecting agent, which goes in and takes the company domain name and does deep research on that company, creates a framework of an email for you to send out. It's not 100% there yet, I would say. It's probably like maybe halfway there, but they're getting a lot better. And what I've been doing is I'm using this to clean up CRM data. So now you can actually use Breeze AI and ask it a question, and based on that question, it'll go scour data across the web and bring the answer into that property.
Kenan, what if I'm a little overwhelmed with HubSpot? What do I do? Is there anyone who can help me?
Yeah, we can help you at Sellerant. So Caleb has done countless implementations. We have invested in a tool that he recommended, vetted and recommended from Supered, and Supered guys were delighted at your support, delighted at the functionality of the tool.
And that's Supered,
SUPERED.io, I think it is.
Okay.
Caleb, is that right?
It is, yep.
Okay. So Caleb vetted some tools because Caleb had been doing custom implementations, which is a set of properties that we built specifically to launch and scale startups and small businesses.
Yeah.
And we built it with that, as Caleb said, stepping stone building block approach to learn, adopt, and embrace so you're not overwhelmed. So what we did is we built a configuration based on my decades of experience of understanding that having a CRM is not the most important thing for a startup in their mind. In their mind, it's I just got to hack and hustle and get customers.
Sure.
But we put together a set of key segmentation properties, key automation workflows that Caleb's built for founders ready to get in early on the Dynamic Growth Intelligence platform. Click the QR code below. We'll get you connected with our HubSpot for Startups ecosystem to talk about discounts on the platform. If you get a pro version or above of any of the sales and marketing hubs, We will give you the first dynamic growth intelligence platform for your business, custom configured on your new portal, completely free. We will also do our growth hero, which is HubSpot enablement and rapid onboarding, completely free. That's a $3,000 value worth about 10x in terms of real world practical implementation to learn, adopt, and embrace HubSpot as your growth platform. So as the top HubSpot for startups partner in the entire ecosystem, due in large part to Caleb and his team and how he supports customers, how he relates to customers, he embodies what Sellerant is as an ally to founders and small business leaders, knowing full well that they don't wake up and go, oh shit, I have to have HubSpot right now. They're waking up going, how the hell am I going to grow revenue?
Sure.
And they need 3 pillars: strategy, systems, and skills. We've nailed the systems part, thanks to Caleb. And we've put in place assets to help founders do just that, to where HubSpot is an enabler and an ROI facilitator to help you grow your business faster.
Makes perfect sense. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you sharing this wisdom with us on HubSpot today. Any final words for the viewers?
Yeah, here's some advice. Don't overthink any CRM. Don't overbuild any CRM. A lot of founders we've run into, and Caleb can probably attest to this, how many enterprise HubSpot installs have we gone into and had to look at and go, you're kidding, we're going to have to unwind this whole thing? How many have you done?
It's hundreds, and every single instance is the same.
What are they not doing? What are they not doing?
Or what are they doing too much of?
Oh, what are they doing wrong?
Yeah, sure. What's the most common mistake?
The fundamentals, right? We start with a bad implementation. We start with terrible data. That is, it's just a mess. The companies don't know who they're talking to, right?
Okay.
So you have a bunch of names in a database.
Okay.
And they don't know if they're prospects. They don't know if they're customers. They don't know if they're investors, partners, resellers, whatever.
They don't know what they are.
They don't know where they are in the sales funnel. They don't know anything. It's just a bunch of garbage.
Yeah, I've run into a lot of founders, and it's nothing against Apollo. We have a subscription to Apollo. We use Apollo for what it can do best, and that has nothing to do with being a CRM Apollo. Sorry, guys. You're a good database source. Your data is about 70% accurate. We still run it through email validation tools, but we use Apollo for what it does best, which is provide business data in terms of contacts, companies, market segments, et cetera.
Yeah.
Your buyer intent, your CRM, your sales sequencing, it's garbage. I'm sorry, guys. This is what we do. It's garbage. But I've seen founders, oh, Apollo, I can get Apollo data into HubSpot. Well, the problem with that Apollo is that HubSpot configurations don't match your data model, and your data categories are different than HubSpot's. So don't sell that anymore because you don't do it well. Talk to an expert. And parting thoughts, you asked, so I'm going to give you my opinion, right? Parting thoughts are don't just take HubSpot and go, I got this because I'm a smart founder. I'm just going to plug in Apollo and every other integration known to the planet, and it should just automatically work, and think that all these leads you're going to call out of your Apollo are going to end up actionable, because they're not. If you don't start with fundamentals, if you don't build those key properties and segmentation assets in HubSpot, you're lost. And I know we emphasize that a lot. We've seen it a lot. We've figured out, Caleb has figured out heroically how to quickly get in and write a lot of automation that can look at activities in records and determine, as he said, are they prospects?
Yeah.
Are they customers? Are they churned customers? Because you're going to communicate with each one a little bit differently. These are things we've done and learned for decades, and we figured out how to make it easy for founders to get on HubSpot. So if you need help, literally, just look us up. We'll get you in touch with Caleb. We're not here to make it anything but easy for you to learn, adopt, embrace HubSpot, and help it be the platform to grow your business.
Well, there you have it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the wisdom today, helping demystify a really helpful but very complex platform. Thank you for tuning in today. We appreciate you watching, listening to The Revenue Recipe. I'm Ben Wiggins on behalf of Sellerant. He's Kenan Rappuchi. He's Caleb Palka. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one.
Do you want to get more out of HubSpot and use AI to grow faster? Join us December 9th in Round Rock for the Secret to Scale event, where Caleb Palka is leading a breakout session on how to turn HubSpot into a true AI-powered growth engine. Save your spot by scanning the QR code on the screen, or by clicking the link down in the description.